You can't take your eyes off them for a second. They're up to everything, onto everything, and elbow deep in everything, all before you've turned off your morning alarm. I never have learnt the French bits. That's where we got our daughter's name. My husband is a huge fan of the Beatles. At first he wanted to call her Lucy after that other track. I said, "Isn't that the one they wrote hallucinating on acid?" He said, "That's a common misconception. In actuality, it had nothing to do with drugs. And everyone says that just to perpetuate an image." I said, "I don't give a shit. I don't want people thinking my daughter's named after some Liverpudlian narcotics binge." So he said, "What about Michelle?" Michelle, the feminine of Michael, which was my dad's name. It's a lovely song too, so that was that. Every night at bedtime, I would come the guitar and he'd be singing Lucy in the Sky until she fell asleep. I'd tell him to knock it on the head. And then I'd find myself singing along with it too. If you sing it really slowly, all that stuff about tangerine trees and kaleidoscopes actually make for a really good lullaby. It's so soothing to hear the sound of real music in your house. I mean, I could play them all. This next one is dedicated to the most beautiful girl in the world. You can't take your eyes off them for a second. You'll never forgive yourself. He said he isn't ready to go back to work. He hasn't even tried. I did. I tried. He barely even speaks to me anymore. Just plays guitar. Oh, it's his hobby. Mine's always been photography. Not the digital one, of course. When you stand in that dark room and you watch that image come to life and you know you've captured it and it's perfect. And acid helps to create the image. Acid and ammonium, believe it or not. I'm sure you can guess how it smells in a dark room and the state on my hands. But there you are. That's the price you pay. It's all but a dead art form now, though, of course. I wish I had my camera with me now. It's going to be a beautiful night. Mark my words. There'll be reds and oranges piercing through the leaves. All the colours of the rainbow. Paul kept telling me I should bin all my gear, seeing as though I haven't used it in so long. What was I supposed to do? Pour it all down the sink? He says he doesn't blame me. You can see so much of both of us in her. Phil's laugh and his energy. All that life. Can't you let that go? I only took my eyes off her for 1 second. Michelle, my